Hello everybody, it's Jeff with AZ Camera Reviews, and today we're going to be talking about this Redmond Milk Frother. Now, if you're a coffee or cappuccino aficionado, you like to have warm frothed milk in your coffee. So we ended up buying this, and you just add your milk. It's got a heater in it, and it froths your milk up for you. So let's kind of look inside the box, see what's inside. So when you first open up the box, you've got this piece of cardboard on the top, and you've got your plug here. And we'll just take this piece of cardboard out. And I'm going to put the box down, and we'll take out one piece at a time. So the first piece you have, it looks like it's a cup, and it's made out of stainless steel. I guess you probably could drink out of it if you wanted to. It's got a lid with a rubber seal on it, and you also have a pouring spout, which is really kind of nice. And inside, there's a little device, and this is actually the milk frother. And what it is it's a plastic stem, and it's got a small metal coil on a thing that rotates, and then there's also a plastic base. And this fits inside the cup like so. And then you'd fill it up with milk or whatever, and you'd put the top on it, okay? So that's one part of it. Okay, now let's go to the main unit itself. This is the main unit, and basically there's a couple of little different settings on the front, and on the back you've got a cord, and there's a fan that supposedly runs for 110 seconds after you're finished heating up your milk. Now inside there's this little, it looks like a little magnetic thing or something that's in there, and that probably helps spin that little disc that's inside. So there's nothing else that's really that I could show you on here, but I guess the next thing we'll do is we'll go inside and we'll test it. But before I do, one thing that I think this would be really, really great for is making hot cocoa, because you could put your milk in, you could put your cocoa in, it'll heat it up, and then it'll froth up the milk, and it'll give you a nice cup of hot cocoa. Maybe that's what we'll try out first. So let's go into the kitchen. Okay, so here we are, we're in the kitchen. We're gonna test this guy out. Before I start, and we're gonna make chocolate milk, I want to explain the controls on the front of this. So there's 4 functions here on the front. The first function, this one right here, this one's for heating and frothing. This one right here is for heating and blending. This one here is for heating chocolate and blending. And this one right here is for room temperature frothing of milk. Now inside this cup, there's 3 levels. There's a minimum, there's a maximum, which is the maximum capacity mark for heating and blending. And then there's another mark, which is the maximum capacity mark for heating and frothing. So let's mix everything together. I've got basically 12 ounces. It asks for 300 milliliters of whole milk, but we don't drink whole milk, we just use skim milk. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the 300 milliliters of milk into here. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to insert the little mixer, and that goes right inside. And now what we're going to do is throw in 50, 30 grams of chocolate powder, cocoa powder. We're going to just, let me do it this way, like they do on television so you can see it. We're going to throw that cocoa powder in there. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the hot cocoa button. Now you can hear the fan starting. And I'm going to tilt this a little bit so you can see what's going on in there. Can you see that? It's kind of mixing it around. And what it's going to do is it's going to sit there and it's going to mix for a while. There's a little vortex going on in there. As a matter of fact, let me take the camera off of the tripod and show you what's going on in here. Now you can see it's stirring around. And as it's stirring, it's actually heating. And you can see that that light is still on. So it just clicked off. You can hear the fan is still running. The red light went off. I'm sure this is really, really hot. I'm going to put this thermometer in here and see what the temperature is. You probably don't want to drink this right away. You probably want to let it sit. I'm looking at this thermometer right now, and it's still going up. It's sitting at about 145. Ooh, wow, it's still going up. It's 150. Okay, it just kind of topped out at about 157. So it's about 157 degrees. So it's pretty hot. You don't want to drink it right away. So let's pour it into the cup. You can see it's not super frothy, and the reason being is because I didn't use whole milk, but it is a frothy consistency. It's frothier than it would be with regular milk. And let me just bring it closer to the camera so you can see. Can you see that? I know this isn't the most hygienic thing, but I'm gonna stick my finger in here so you can see what it looks like. It's hot, but you can see it's not totally runny. It is kind of frothy. So, tastes good. It needs a little sweetener. It's good, it's been blended, so you don't have any pieces in it. You don't have anything floating at the top. You can see that there's nothing floating here at the top. Like sometimes, you know, you make hot cocoa and you see the cocoa up at the top, but you don't have that now. So anyway, I think this is pretty good. Let's go for the wrap up. So that was fun. That's the Redmond Milk Frother, and the model number on it is a MF008. So until next time, I'm Jeff with AZ Camera Reviews saying, please watch us, please like us, please share us, and most of all, hit that button below, please subscribe, because the more subscribers we have, the better it is, and the more products we can purchase so we can show you how they work. See you later. Bye-bye.